Hey, I just want to give you a quick rundown on the PCM6. I'm going to fire it up from this button, and great navigation's really simple to use, and so let's fire it up. Bam. There we go. DENAS PCM. This is version 6. So here we go. This is the programs it has in there. A whole bunch of them. We'll get back to that in a moment. Next are the frequencies, and there's a couple of new ones in there. As far as I'm concerned, untested, but worthwhile to try. And MED, that's the minimum effective dose, and screening, which pinpoints the digital value of an area that needs to be possibly worked on. Different children's settings in there, which are really great too, and of course all the settings for setting up the clock and the alarm clock and the screen size and the colors. Oh, you can change colors on the screen now too. So cool. Maybe we should start with that. So here in settings are the colors, and if we go up one arrow, get to color, and this is the night one, and bronze, winter, and turquoise. Yeah, pretty cool. When you first get the unit, it's going to be in Russian, and it's going to look in this, but I'm not going to set it because it all sets it to Russian. But so when you get it, I'll have the instructions how to get that set into the English version. It's got the alarm clock, also clock, and they record different functions. It's got economy settings for, you know, if you want to save battery and screen life or screen time, or battery, and brightness on the screen. So we've set it at 100, especially for this video. Quite a nice little unit. It's got exactly the same electrodes that they've had on their units for many years now, or the PCMs. The port at the back where this plugs in for the external cables is way better placed because your hand is like this, right? And so having the port there makes a lot of sense. Not on the side like it was on the earlier PCM 3, 4, 5, etc. Slightly different handle design on it, tiny bit longer, not really long enough. I would say they should go another inch at least. But, so let's go back to this. The screen has gone dim in the meantime, because we were just chatting. And so let's get back out of that. To get back out of a setting, you use this back arrow. So that was the settings there. Let's start with the children's, because this is really new, and I want to show you this because it's a really good feature. At the moment, the children's settings are disabled, and but up to 1 year, it gives you access to 2 or 3 programs. So this would be from being born to being 1 year old, and then 1 to 3 year olds, some more programs that they have, and 4 to 7, and then 7 to 12. So that's kind of like broken it up into 4 groups there. Really cool. And when you set it on those, it takes you into the different groups that you can use it for. So I've just set it right now to 4 to 7 years. I click the OK, etc. So I wasn't going to make this into a training video, but let's get out of there. Children's screening. Okay, first off, this has got 24 programs in here, guys. Can't go wrong. Makes it kind of like idiot-proof. So the first one is for pain, and then internal pain, etc., etc. There's a whole long list in here. Maybe what you've got is coming up too. However, I'm not saying that this is going to cure anybody or anything like that. I can't make any claims for cures of any disease or anything, or any of these effects. I'm not a medical professional, so just heads up on that. Now, they have used actually, that went through all 24 of them. So they have used actually different frequencies out of these frequencies here that are internal to the device. And the 7720 is new. 77 AM's been there for a long time. Oh, this set of the 1 to, if you know how to use, whoops, get this to go into focus. If we know how to use this 1 to 10 hertz, really powerful for doing, maybe brainwave entrainment, or specifically maybe setting it to the Earth's Schumann resonance and getting that grounding effect. Lower frequencies, longer wavelength, and much deeper note, and basically we're going up in kind of like octaves. And then it's got 140, which is new to this unit. Yeah, 140, and the 200, which is one of my favorites. You know, for using outside of the normal ones that we use in this range down in here. More on that in the training because it gets really detailed, complicated fast. Into the MED, which is when I bring the power up a little bit and then put my finger on the back side of it after hear it chirping. After a while it will ring out, and the amount of time that it takes to ring out is basically charging the, there we go, 16 seconds. It was enough charge in my fingertip there to satisfy the, whoops, okay, we know we're off, yeah, go out of that. So it's just enough, it's called a minimum effective dose. And frequencies, we looked at that. Programs and screening, sorry about that guys, got it too close, my excitement here. This is really cool unit, really amazing unit, not just cool. This has so many functions to it. This one is a screening. So if you can imagine all of the body having different values across the skin, kind of like galvanic skin resistance, this is what that measures, but on its own scale. And so let's go and give it a test. What you do is, you, again, put your finger on there. You hear it chirping. Okay, so that delta 27 is a value. And when you compare different parts of the body to one and another, that gives us an idea of where more energy or more electricity needs to be pumped in order to support it. There's not really good or bad numbers over here, other than what the numbers, actually the difference in the numbers is what we're looking for. So if I choose another finger here, this is just to show you that, okay, both those fingers are really well balanced. Oh, aren't I lucky? Actually, that's from a lot of work with these different devices over the years. So that's really cool. That's the PCM6. Got a bunch of functions on it, and also there's going to be an upgrade after this video. I mean, after you purchase, you can upgrade into some different high-end training packages that I have for you there too, which are also discounted for you. So they are high-end, but at a great price.